We ready to go, Kevin?
Yeah.
Pussy. You fucking pussy. From Los Angeles, California. We're the Mad Scientist Party Hour.
Oh, hello, friends! Welcome back to another episode of Mad Scientist Party Hour. My name's Kevin Kraft, joined by a man who has no pants or undies on, and is currently playing a round of Russian roulette with his boner. That's Geoff Clark.
We all win with my boner Russian roulette.
And transmitting to us from the dawn of time, the bearded tachyon-eating booger bandit known as Shuddy Boy.
Yo, rap, rap.
Yeah.
Feels like you got hung up there a little bit at the end.
I did. Yeah, I went into my notes and I was like, ooh, I didn't finish that sentence.
Wait, what's a tachyon?
Tachyons are particles that theoretically can travel through time.
Yes, it's theoretical physics, Geoff.
Oh, I wouldn't get it, yeah.
So it's make-believe. I don't understand it. I don't understand how you can have theoretical physics and call that science.
Well,
Yeah.
who's calling it science?
Theoretical physicists.
Oh,
Okay. Hank Pym.
I wonder how much school you need to do to become a theoretical physicist.
Well, you shouldn't need any if you're just making shit up.
You probably still need more than all of us combined got.
Oh, absolutely, but you shouldn't need any just to make shit up.
Because
Well, how many we had? I got 4. Kevin, you got a semester. That's 4.5.
Three semesters, thank you.
We're up to 5.5. How many
Even though
semesters do you have?
I only
Shuddy?
went to class twice in my third semester.
I have 0 semesters and
Well-
just a GED.
Since you beat me in Trivial Pursuit, we'll say you have 4.5 years worth. So,
Oh my God!
Right there,
one
what are we
win,
at?
one
10
win in Trivial Pursuit gives you four
Yeah,
and a
I
half
got a
years of college, huh?
degree. I've graduated college.
well,
God
until,
damn.
until we beat him in
And have-
Trivial Pursuit.
Well,
I have 1 semester of grad school.
I won Mario Kart Monopoly when we had a game night at the old apartment. Does that bump me up to 4 semesters?
So you have an associate's degree in finance.
And
Yeah,
real
you have
estate.
Associates. Yeah, that's. Let me check the legend. Yeah, that's an associate.
Ugh, fuck yeah. Fucking yeah. Oh, boy.
Who wants to come to Clark University?
I saw some story the last time I saw tachyons in the news. There was something about how they found tachyons in Antarctica. In Antarctica. Hey, I've been
You're
off
making up words.
I've been
I know
off
that's
for a
not real
week.
word.
This is my first day back in 10 days, so I'm still shaking off the cobwebs. But the
Kevin's into theoretical geography.
Antarctica, they detected tachyon particles and thought that there might be a time travel wormhole there or some fucking shit. Or aliens. Yeah.
It's definitely aliens.
Don't feed that fucking fire, Kevin, you son of a bitch.
So tachyons, they have something to do with aliens. I knew it. These fucking aliens are always up to something.
Oh, I just Googled it. New evidence suggests particles detected in Antarctica don't fit standard model.
So they're from aliens.
Yes.
Fuck.
A giant alien farted with its ass aimed at Antarctica, and those are time-traveling fart particles. Boom! Oh, brought it back. Full circle, MSPH style. What's up? Where's our fucking Marconi? Where are our podcast awards? Where's our Spotify deal? Come on!
All roads lead back to poo here in MSPH. Well done,
Fucking
Kevin.
right. Yeah, it's like the Kevin Bacon game of fucking poop.
I'm honored to share this digital stage with you.
Well, shit,
Do you have
Geoff.
some podium stuff?
I got some.
You want,
Oh, you want to get right into it?
He wants to dive right in. He wants to go.
Okay.
He wants to dive headfirst into the deep end.
I pretty much never leave my apartment. I don't have much to talk about. I went to Vegas. I mean, we can talk about that if you want before we talk about the podium, but I don't have much of a good story for Vegas.
Oh, no.
Actually, I went to this place called Black Tap Burgers and Shakes. Google it if you can.
Okay.
They are known for their really decadent milkshakes. We went before we hit the flight back.
What's it called? Black tar milkshakes?
Black Tap Burgers and Shakes. My brothers each got a milkshake. I actually didn't get a milkshake. I just got a cheeseburger. Let me tell you why I didn't get a milkshake. This is weird.
Because you're an ass clown. Because you always do this shit. We go to the 626 night market, which has the craziest, weirdest, off the wall food you can't get anywhere else, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get a burger and fried chicken, maybe a slice of pizza. The shit you can get anywhere, any day, anytime, and that's what you want to get at the Exotic Food Festival.
Okay, I feel like you've been wanting to use that for a while. I don't know how that really applies to this situation. It's a burger and shake spot, so I was definitely going to get a burger. Always, I was always getting a burger, and that's what I did. But I elected to not get a milkshake, and let me tell you why. The environment wasn't good enough for me to set up my little camera, and I really didn't have like a stand, but I was working on it, and the music was so corny and so loud that I don't think the camera would have even picked up my volume. But I wanted to do a snack attack, and because I couldn't do a snack attack, I was like, you know what?
You're salty.
I don't deserve this milkshake. I don't deserve this milkshake.
Well, that's a little harsh.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've been learning a lot from that docuseries The Vow, and you got to really discipline yourself if you're going to make personal growth. I'm not going to get to the point where I brand someone's initials on my crotch, but you do have to discipline yourself, we'll say.
Fair enough. All right, so I'm on their website. This is at the Venetian?
Is at the Venetian.
Okay.
My brother got the birthday cake one, Cheech, and my other brother, Bill, got I think it's the Oreo one. So if you have pictures of them, there's a fucking piece of confetti cake they put on top of the milkshake.
I mean,
so you have a milkshake with a birthday cake batter milkshake, and then there's a piece of cake on top of it.
Whoa.
So like you have to take the cake off and you put that on a separate plate, and then you drink the milkshake.
Shuddy, can you see this?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a milkshake with cookies, a whole bunch of chocolate drizzle, whipped cream, and it looks like a chipwich.
Yeah.
Impaled on the side of the glass. That looks fucking epic. But then again, I don't know. It's. We went to this place. I think it was called Score on Davies when we were doing the Ella show in Canada, and they specialize in hangover drinks. Bloody Marys. But their Bloody Marys, like, okay, say this glass of caveman coffee here is the bloody. The fixins are piled about that high. They have like $60 worth of food. Their most epic one has, a whole cheeseburger and pretty much every appetizer you could ever order just skewered into the glass.
Shit, dude. I don't know. I hate Bloody Marys, but every time I see them, I wish I was into them because they look cool. They look fun.
I tried a Bloody Mary once, and it was awful.
It
tastes like cocktail sauce.
I like cocktail sauce actually, but just for shrimp, just for dipping shrimp. But
yeah, not for drinking.
I've tried V8 juice once in my life, and I'll never do it again. And because of which, I've never even really had a Bloody Mary. It really doesn't matter to me. It's just not. I'm not gonna like it. There's no way.
No.
So I won't even entertain it.
Cheech got the birthday cake one, and what did Bill get?
He got the Oreo one, which is very similar to the Chipwich shake, I think, or something you just showed me, but it's, with Oreo cookies. And I tried a bit of both of them because they couldn't eat it all. It was just, it was an impressive milkshake.
Okay, that right there, I think that's the ultimate bloody.
How was the food?
What, at Score on Davy?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they changed the name. I think it's called Score on King now. It was good. Oh, yeah, and they call them Caesars. They don't call them Bloody Marys. They're Caesars. There's 2 different $60 ones. This one comes with pickle, pork slider, pulled pork, mac and cheese, hot dog, hot wings, a burger, onion rings, brownie with whipped cream on it, and a Cornish game hen.
What the fuck?
I want to eat some Cornish game hen.
And then the
I've
other one
never
has a
had it before.
nacho bowl on top and peanut butter pie.
Fucking stupid. Now I'm frustrated. Just too much going on there.
So did you even try a sip of your brother's milkshakes?
I did. Yeah, they were
He
good.
said he tried both of them.
I tried both of them. I tried the
Sorry, I was Googling.
the shit piled on top. It was all good. It was right before our flight back to LA. So I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. I was bummed out that I couldn't share it at the Puminati, honestly. That I swear to God, that was like the big thing. Like if I could have set up my camera, I would have ordered a shake. But
Oh boy.
I don't know. That was like the most notable thing that I did in Vegas, other than I entered the football contest thing. I won a little bit of money. We went and had Korean barbecue, but Vegas sucked. Vegas is a soup. It's just a really big bummer, I think. And yeah, I think it's the one in the middle. There's some.
I can't get it to focus right on the phone, but
Yeah, there's some glare, so it's not really picking up. But yeah, they were good, dude. But Vegas overall, I'd give I don't know, not a high score. It was a bummer.
you didn't go visit any hewers?
No, strip clubs were closed, buffets were closed. The rules, that you have to abide by. Everyone has to abide by. The casinos do are lame and just make the whole experience unfun. It's just like an awkward environment. There's only 3 people allowed at a blackjack table, and there's glass dividers for on every table. There's hand sanitation stations throughout the casino, which is cool. That's all nice, and it's great that they're at least open because there's a bunch of people that count on that money, not like to gamble, obviously, but there's just rules all throughout the casino, but you can still smoke. Yeah, I don't know. Like there's so many people like smoking cigarettes underneath their little mask or moving down their mask to smoke cigarettes. It's bizarre. It's the whole fucking thing is bizarre, but yeah, I don't know. I just went for like a night, mostly a business trip, and bounced. I wish that I had a whole story to tell.
Which hotel did you stay at?
The MGM.
The Grand? MGM Grand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've stayed there before.
I thought it was really nice. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's a cool
sick.
spot.
Yeah.
Were there any deals to be had? Since, I feel like Vegas is always trying to lure people in the best of times. And now that we're in the middle of a fucking pandemic, I imagine they're barking a little harder, or no?
I think, yeah. I mean, my brother got the hotel room for as a birthday present for me. I think he said he only spent like 160 on the room though.
And you had super cheap flights, didn't you?
Yeah, we had it was like $50 round trip. So
Oh shit.
yeah, it was a cheap trip, and that was nice.
How many people were on the flight?
The MGM Grand is like huge. Like they have a pull out cot, 2 queen size beds and a pull out cot. So it was cool for three guys, definitely 3 brothers.
Who got stuck on the cot?
Cheech. But it was fair. It was my birthday present, and Bill bought it. So
yeah,
whatever.
that's totally fair.
And again, the cot it's comfy. Like it was a pull out. There was like a pull out. There was a futon or like a pull out sofa in the suite. You've never stayed at the MGM, have you?
I have not. No, I've only stayed at the Hard Rock, the Silver Sands, and the Aria.
Oh,
I heard the Aria is awesome though.
The Aria, we had that hooked up for us. We had two. We had 2 rooms, right?
I can't remember because I have a buddy whose dad is, and I haven't talked to him in years. I don't know if he still is, but he was at least an executive for MGM. Pretty high up too, I think. So he would get us rooms anywhere, like that's an MGM property, and MGM owns the Aria.
And
so
we asked for like the Luxor or something. We asked for something.
Yeah, I shot low, and he was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You're staying at the Aria."
Damn, dude.
It was the nicest hotel I've ever been in, or one of them.
Yeah, I heard the Aria is fucking sick.
It was sick.
Yeah, that was the dude, because the first time I went to Vegas, I went with my buddy and Miguel, and it was our first time in Vegas. I think they were 21 and I was 22 or 23. So we were all freshly legal to drink. And we went to Vegas for a fucking week. A week! That's like a death sentence.
Jesus.
Yeah. And he was telling us, he's like, hey, my dad said, we just charge shit to the room and it'll get taken care of. So we were charging everything to the room. Like all of our meals. We had 12 packs of beer waiting outside our room when we woke up every day. 2 days into the trip, we found out that we could charge cigarettes to the room. So we had like cartons of cigarettes brought up. It was fucking insane. One day we decided to see how far we could push things, and we called up room service and just started rattling things off the menu. And occasionally would slide something in that wasn't on the menu. Like we asked, like in between, a grilled cheese and chicken wings, we were like, a single carrot, Caesar salad, onion rings, a salad bowl full of pudding, and just went quick. And they brought everything we asked for up. They brought up a carrot wrapped in saran wrap that was the size of my fucking arm.
Holy shit. That's
and
so
then
cool.
This wasn't like a salad bowl. It was a punch bowl filled with chocolate pudding. And I just went and slammed my face into it and started blowing bubbles. It was...
You didn't eat any of the pudding. You just ruined it.
Yeah.
That's kind of baller, but I would have been mad at you at the time. I would have wanted to eat some of the pudding. Like, hold on. Before you smush your face in there, let me get a bowl.
Yeah, and then when it was time to check out, they brought us into a room in the back, and they were crunching the numbers. And they're like, "Okay, that'll be $7,000 just to take care of your tab." And we were like, "Oh, we can't do that." And we're like, "Dude, fucking call your dad. Call your dad." And he pulls his cell phone out. He's like, "Hey, Dad, yeah, so and so wants to talk to you," and just hands the phone over the desk. They're like, "Hello? Yes? Okay." Handed the phone back. They're like, "You guys are good. You can go." It was pretty dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get that guy back on the... Invite him to the Zoom.
Dude, even when like in the early years of me working for the Jason Ellis show, he would just get my rooms taken care of every time I went to Vegas for Ellis Mania. He got me at the Aria a couple of times, and every time I would hit him up and be like, "Dude, I'll get you on the guest list. Come by and watch the fights. It's awesome." And he either wouldn't respond or he'd be like, "I'm busy." And then it got to the point where I just, I didn't need his hookup anymore. And I was like, "Hey, don't need anything from you. I'm in Vegas. We should party. Come check out the fights. I'll get you on the guest list. You can sit up on the stage with me." Radio silence. I was like, "Oh, damn."
He just doesn't like you anymore, maybe. And, I mean, really, who can blame him?
I know. Yeah, I jumped the shark.
I mean,
it's all right. I get
tolerate you.
I get
it.
So what was the flight like? What was the plane situation? Were there a lot of people going there?
Yeah, it was fucking full, dude. It's fucking full. It's this whole thing is this is a sham. Like how effective are the masks? Whatever. It was nice having no airport traffic, which is a trip going in and out of LAX. Honestly.
So wait a second. How is it packed if it's an in and out thing? If the airport isn't busy?
I mean, my flight was packed, but LAX is fucking huge. I mean, my flight A could be packed and LAX not be very busy. I mean, when they are busy, how many passengers go in and out of there every day?
There's probably less flights. That's why the flights are as packed as they are.
Yeah, that could be true too.
And that would explain both things being true. There's less flights, so there's less people going in, and your flight was packed because there's less flights.
There was literally no wait for a TSA check, right? To go through the metal detector and all that. There was nothing. You just
walk. I wonder if that's going to be like that for around Thanksgiving. Because they always say Thanksgiving is the busiest flight time of the year. And I know my grandma wants to come out to San Diego. My mom wants me to fly to Florida. I just don't know if either of those are a fucking good idea.
Well, I feel like it's wishful thinking, you know? If you want it to be normal, at least, I just don't think that's going to happen. So you can't be banking on that. But if you're down to wear a mask for however long and do the COVID alterations to your travel, then yeah, it can happen. I mean, you know how I am with all this shit. I have no concern about traveling. I don't think I'm going to get sick. I just found out during this whole pandemic thing that traveling, like air travel, is a very easy way to get sick, or a lot of people get sick doing that. And I never had any idea about this. I was never aware. So,
yeah, that was like that. You remember that product called Airborne?
Yeah.
It was like those little Alka-Seltzer tablets you drop in your water, and it's supposed because like
I thought it was just condensed vitamin C, like emergency shit.
Probably is, but yeah, they were. Yeah. There was like it was specifically targeted at, hey, do you fly a lot? Well, you're probably going to come in contact with a lot of germs. Drink this fucking hockey puck.
I think vitamin C is essentially the same thing. I don't know if Shuddy's internet friend really right now or knows anything about this, but
no, they're emergency and airborne are pretty much the same thing.
Okay,
you are dead correct.
All right, so I mean, I drink those 3 or 4 times a week, so I'm good. No COVID.
There you go. Found the loophole.
Yep, so smoke some pot, drink some emergency. Don't be a pussy. You'll be healthy like me.
So Vegas sucked dick, huh?
Yeah, I just, I'm down to get rowdy. I'm single. I got a little bit of money in my pocket, and Vegas was perfect for that, and just not this time.
Were there any ladies? Anybody getting rowdy? Did you party at all? Did you get drunk?
No.
You didn't get drunk?
I got drunk during the football. I drank a lot during the football game. So this casino, the D, it's called. They have Circus Sportsbook. They're the one running the football contest that I'm in. For some reason, the sportsbook has a Bar Canada in there.
Oh, and what's this?
They sell like Canadian beer and Canadian booze. I mean, they sell other booze too, but like there's like specials on Labatt Blue, and I fucking love Labatt Blue. So I was just chilling at the sportsbook, punishing Labatt Blues. We went and got some Korean barbecue. And then by the end of the night, we were all shut down, and there just wasn't shit to do. I think in a perfect situation, we all would have liked to maybe make a strip club move, but that wasn't in the cards. Also, I really wanted to get them to do Top Golf. They weren't into Top Golf, and that's on top of the MGM. Have you ever heard of Top Golf? Do you have any interest in it?
Is it putt-putt or a driving range?
No. It's like driving range, but it's like
naked chicks?
No. It's just like a popular like driving range that has like light up zones that will light up when the ball gets struck into it, and you drink and booze, and I don't know. A lot of people that I know have done it and liked it, and my brothers weren't into it. I was into it, but so long story short, we didn't do much of anything. That was a lot of fun.
What do you think you would have normally done? If everything was
I definitely
business
would have
as
went to
usual.
a strip club. I probably would have
Strip
brought
club?
some, some party drugs and been down to like get a club. I probably just would have gotten a bottle at a club. Honestly, like Hawkinson. Is that how you say it? Hawkinson,
So you
whatever.
go-
they're
you-
in the
you
they're,
like to hit
they're in
clubs.
the MGM. So I would have went there.
You like going to clubs and stuff out there?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
And when you're at a club, what do? You just walk up to chicks and you're like, "Oh, hey, wanna eat my butt?"
I'm not gonna give you my moves.
Nah, that's because you don't fucking have any.
Yeah, you damn right. I don't know. I just chill at the fucking table, get wasted, and mostly if I'm going to a club, I have a good situation. So I'm, the better the situation, the more likely random girls are gonna come up to you and try to steal your alcohol. And then you try to use that to make moves, but it probably isn't gonna work.
So it's kind of like a give and take situation. They see you sitting at a table with bottle service. They want some of the bottle. You want some of the poontang, and you try to make ends meet where everybody's happy.
Yeah, we try to find a nice middle ground,
Okay.
which usually ends with them being very drunk and me going home with no girl.
I'll let you do a body shot off a Cheech, and you give me a foot job.
Oh man, I feel like I'm not answering these questions correctly or responding properly. I don't
No,
know.
you're
I
not.
would have gotten more drunk. I would have done drugs. I would have done harder drugs and gotten drunk. But good.
I feel like my video looks super like washed out tonight. I feel like I usually look more lit up. I wonder if it's because I got the kitchen light on behind me.
I think you
It
look
is.
pretty.
You need to have a light
normal.
in front of you.
I'll wait for you to get back because I gotta go turn on my light too. And
There
can't
we go.
Both be off screen.
I do have a light on me, but yeah, the kitchen light on behind me was fucking everything up. Now we're back to normal. Yeah, Jeff, you definitely need to invest in one of these umbrella lights because we start doing the show usually around 6 p.m. Pacific time when the sun is starting to go down, and you can watch as the show goes on YouTube. The lighting just slowly changes throughout it, and Jeff usually ends up just a shadow by the end of the show.
Yeah, just being a silhouette.
Yep. I live in the shadows. I'm kind of like Batman.
I was born by the shadows. You merely adopted them.
Oh, Bane. Yeah. I wish I could do a fucking Bane impression. You're so cool for being able to do that.
I believe in you, Jeff. You can do it. It's pretty much most of it just cupping your hands in front of your face. See, I'm not even changing my voice right now. Oh, but now I'm Jeff Clark. Let me suck that wing wang you've got in your pants.
Oh, I was born in the shadows.
Yes.
Was that good or bad?
Oh, that was
You're
awesome.
laughing like it was bad.
No, that was sweet.
Oh, all right.
Look
Well,
at Shuddy's
that's all I
high
got.
ass. You even got a reaction out of Shuddy.
Born in the shadows.
Oh, Shuddy's giving it a shot. Shuddy hates impressions.
Yeah.
Nice job, Shuddy. Well, me and Shuddy get blue ribbons for this episode.
You'll
We did
never
good.
see me shave my bush. Bane, Bane, Bane.
Nice. Yeah, but wish I had a good Vegas story for everyone. Whenever I'm out there for Ellis Mania or hanging out with the Puminati, it's always fucking fun. So none of the shenanigans, none of those same shenanigans.
I mean, it was just interesting hearing what Vegas is like right now, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a whole different world we're living in. I'm kind of curious about how everything's been affected, what all things are like right now. Like I said last week that I was going to be going to a drive-in, and it didn't even fucking happen.
Why?
Because movies are butt fucked by the pandemic, but drive-ins are supposedly thriving. So a lot of the movies that they've been showing in drive-ins, like new ones, are movies that I just straight up have no interest in. And if you've been listening to the show long enough, you'll know I'm a complete slut for movies. I'll go see pretty much anything in the theater. But some of the stuff, it's just like, fuck, I haven't even heard of this. Who the fuck cares about this thing? I did want to see New Mutants, and by the time I was set to go to the drive-in, they weren't showing it anymore. And I also wanted to see the sequel to Train to Busan, that Korean zombie movie that I really liked. The sequel to it, there's I think it's in City of Industry or something. They have 2 screens, and pretty much only during the week and on any random day, it was only showing at 11:30 at night. And I don't want to fucking start a movie at 11:30 at night on a weekday and then have to drive home from City of Industry. So I found another theater, the Paramount Drive-In. And I've been to the Paramount Studios before a couple of times. They're right in Hollywood. And I was like, oh, well, that's a nice, easy drive. So I had it all planned out. And I typed the address into my GPS. Fucking place is an hour away. It's not at the Paramount Studios. There's a fucking city in California called Paramount, and it's an hour away.
I thought that was like closer to Long Beach. Where is Paramount?
It is kind of near Long Beach.
Right, but more inland, right?
I guess, yeah. So
okay.
Their thing is they're not it's 50% capacity even though it's in cars. They want a gap between the cars. And they are not selling tickets online. So you have to show up there and hope that they haven't hit 50% capacity yet. Otherwise, you're fucking out. You're going home, bitch. Empty-handed. No tenant for you. And
so you didn't even take that gamble, did you?
I didn't, because the person that I was going to go with getting out of work, the timing was going to be cutting it really close to even if it was a guarantee ticket, let alone first come, first serve bullshit. So that just went straight out the window. I didn't get to see Tenet. I didn't get to see New Mutants. No fucking drive-in. Plus, these fires in California are no joke, man. I don't know how good of an idea that would be to sit in a car with, recycled fucking smoke air.
That's interesting. How much of it is affecting like your day to day up there, the fire stuff? Because my brother was at work. He works at a restaurant, and ash fell on him, and we're all the way in Long Beach. So if ash is falling out here, then it's got to be nuts by you, right? Or no?
It's not nuts, but it's for sure ash. There's ash in the sky.
It's not San Francisco. You've
no,
seen those fucking,
I know,
dude. The creepiest fucking image I think I've seen all year, and it was captioned on Twitter, but it was a shot of behind home plate of the San Francisco baseball park, and all the fans in the stands are cardboard cutouts. So it's like a fucking fiery hellscape with cardboard fans. It's just like...
oh, they're going to go up like fucking tinderboxes.
It pretty much encapsulates what 2020 is. Like, the world's on fire, we're playing baseball, and fans aren't allowed to be there. It's like, what the fuck? Like, it's ridiculous. Our state is literally on fire. It's fucking...
and so are the 2 states above us.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
we
crazy.
We just got to get Sokovich and OP'd out of there, and we'll be all right. Oh, wait. And the Bat Dad. I swear to God, if the wildfires take Bat Dad, I will be on a fucking crusade.
Mother Nature, I'm going to kick your fucking ass.
I will beat the fuck out of Mother Nature.
So it's been nutty here. There is a fire kind of near me. I forget the name of it. Let me see if I can pull up a fire map.
I got a quirky punishment. How about for those people that... oh, you fucking pussies, Steelers. And fuck, Rob Sprance is a fucking Steeler fan. You can suck my dick, Godfather. Just tonight. I have all love otherwise. How about, all right, so, sorry. A wildfire started because of a gender reveal. I say those parents have to put those kids up for adoption, or that kid up for adoption. How's that?
Excuse me, ma'am, you are now legally required to have an abortion.
No. I'm not. I don't want to go into Roe v. Wade, but we're not doing abortions. You're keeping that fucking kid, and you're giving it to a family who will not raise it to be a fucking moron like you. That's gonna catch the state of California on fire.
Hey, you know what? I'm all for.
I'll take the kid.
Fucking sterilizing stupid people, requiring licenses. You got to get a license to drive, but you don't have to get a license to fucking procreate and make a life, create a future scumbag. Come on.
This is a scary world that you're putting out there.
Is
Wait,
it any
you need
scarier
licenses
than
for children?
Is it any scarier than what we're fucking living in? My God.
You're right. The
So
state is on fire.
I'm looking
You're
at the LA fire map, and there's the Bobcat fire, which it's east of Pasadena. It's like north of Pasadena and Arcadia, and that one's been burning for 33 days. It's
Nice.
burned 31,000 acres, and according to this map, it's 96% contained. And I think that has probably been the biggest contributor to the smoke by me, if it's not, the massive ones in Central and Northern California, because I know they've got that smoke has got a huge spread. But the first day it was really bad. I haven't been smelling it inside my apartment, but the second I step outside, even with a mask, it smells like a campfire. And the first day, I saw ashes falling, as I was walking across the street and stuff. And it's been a different combination of gray and piss yellow, the sky. Because you know how all those pictures out of San Francisco and Portland and stuff, it's just orange. It looks kind of like Blade Runner 2049.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that extreme, but it's a lesser version of it. So you're just seeing piss yellow. And it's just depressing, Like, you just have a different feeling when you walk outside and it's a bright, sunny, blue day as opposed to, a cloudy downer day. When it's piss yellow, your soul is just...
Right.
It's like, oh,
it's
God.
Very fitting of our current situation in life.
Yeah.
Everyone's sky should be gray and piss yellow.
And I didn't want to look at it because obviously I can't go anywhere. I had last week off, so I'm sitting here in my apartment and I'm just trying to find a nice balance between being productive and relaxing, smoking pot. I got on the bike just about every single day. The only day I didn't get on the bike, I think I took Tuesday off, the day that we recorded, but the 8 other days, I was on the fucking bike for an hour a day, and then I got some writing done, and I was going through my old stunt tapes and looking for more clips to put up on Instagram and stuff. And then I would fuck off, and I'd smoke weed, and I'd watch some movies and play some video games and read some comics. But the whole time I'm here, and I don't want to look at that fucking piss yellow sky. Bums me out. So I shut the blinds, and the light seeping through the blinds is a hazy piss yellow, and that bummed me out. So I was kind of just bummed out all last week. But the fire, the apocalyptic sky, it's still super gray right now. This morning it smelled pretty strong again. It was good for a couple of days, and when I went to get a coffee this morning, it smelled really strong like smoke. And when I look across the street, across beautiful Poop Slime Alley over there, there's usually a mountain range over there that I can see off in the distance. And the first couple days of the fire shenanigans, you could barely see it, but you could still make out the form. These past few days, though, it's non-existent. The smoke is so thick in the air, I can't see the mountain range. It's nutty.
What a bummer.
Yeah, nutty shit, man.
We should take this show on the road. Let's go to Wyoming. Maybe maybe Kanye West has it right the whole time. Doesn't Chappelle live in Ohio?
Yeah.
Is there something about getting out of? Should we be out of cities? Should we not be in cities? We're not there yet, huh? Let's wait.
I don't know.
We'll wait until the second year of the pandemic, and then we'll revisit this.
I'm chilling.
No one should be chilling. It's a fucking nightmare. Thanks, buddy. Cheech just came in. Cheech just did some of my laundry for me, and that was very nice. But then he just farted like next to me, and then walked out of my room.
Oh, is that what that was?
You heard that, right?
I heard a little bit of like a. Bwomp.
Yeah, that was him farting.
Oh, nice
That's
one,
what it-
Cheech.
That's my payback for having him do my laundry. It was just a few pairs of boxers.
You had him wash your shit stained underwear.
I don't have any fucking trail marks. Shut
Hey,
up.
hey, Cheech! It's still technically my birthday. Can you wash my jizz rags?
He doesn't. He doesn't wash my thongs.
Oh man, you know what I did get to watch though that I've been putting off. I finally watched. I don't know if you guys heard about this. I'm sure Geoff could give a flying fuck, but it might be on Shuddy's radar. So for the 10th anniversary of Scott Pilgrim versus the World, Edgar Wright and I think his name's Michael Bacall, the guy who wrote it with him. They hosted a 10th anniversary special table read of Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and they got most of the OG cast to participate. So they just got an abridged version of the script, and they all read it over Zoom. And
Was Michael Cera there?
yes,
Scott Pilgrim.
of course,
All right.
he was
Well,
there. Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
She's still hot.
Oh my God,
What is she doing
knockout.
nowadays?
she was in
Well, no
Suicide
one's doing
Squad,
anything.
or no, Birds of Prey, and she was in that awesome season of Fargo. She's still
Birds of
doing
Prey.
stuff.
That's the Harley Quinn
Yeah.
Yep.
biopic.
And the
Yeah.
fabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
I hate that tag. I hate that so much.
The subtitle.
It's a good movie.
That they
Stupid
dropped
tag.
a week after it had been out in theaters.
Yeah, smart move. First off, it's not going to fit on a marquee. Secondly, the word fantabulous. The fuck out of here. That might have been funny in 2008.
Yeah.
No one in 2020 thinks fantabulous is a funny, silly word. Get that zany shit the fuck out of here. But they also had... the only people that weren't in it was Kieran Culkin, Brie Larson.
We like him, right?
Yeah.
He's in Succession. Is that
Yes.
same Culkin? I like him.
And the kid who played young Neil. And then a couple other smaller people. But for the most part, they got... Like, Chris Evans was there. Jason Schwartzman.
Where do they put this?
So it was put together by Entertainment Weekly, and I think they did it live. And I couldn't be, troubled to mark a specific time to plot myself down and watch something. I was just like, I'll catch it later. And then I completely forgot about it. And last night, I was like, you know what? It's my last few hours before work starts up again. I'm checking that off the list. And goddamn, was it great.
So where did you watch it?
YouTube. I packed a bowl and was just doing bowl rips through the whole thing, but I had a smile on my face the whole time. If you're a fan of that movie, it was exceptional.
That's on your close to your Mount Rushmore, right?
It's on
like
the
an
Mount Rushmore.
all-time. That's a Kevin Kraft classic.
Yeah.
It's also on my Mount Rushmore. It's one of my favorite movies.
Dude, you have to
Homeless
watch
watch
this.
it together. Good.
We might have.
That wasn't funny.
Yeah, shut up, Geoff.
No, that wasn't funny.
If you like this movie, Shuddy, trust me. You're gonna love every second of it. It's not
I will watch that.
It's not the full 2-hour movie. I think it's like an hour and 25 minutes. And also, while they're doing the table read, Brian Lee O'Malley, who wrote and drew the Scott Pilgrim comics that it was based on, he's doing live sketches and holding them up to the camera, and they auction them off for charity afterwards. Whole thing was sick. They included the songs.
Someone needs to get this idea over to Jerry Bruckheimer so we can do the same thing with Armageddon.
Come on.
I want a 2.5 hour table read of Armageddon.
You're not getting Bruce Willis to sign on for that.
Yeah, they can't pay Bruce Willis enough money to do that shit. He's not reading for 2.5 hours. You gotta fucking kidding me.
But you can pay him to be in these awful fucking movies he's doing lately.
Hey, I look at Bruce Willis a lot like Eminem. All right, his fucking catalog and his classics are so untouchable that it doesn't matter. He can't diminish his legacy now. He's already an icon in my opinion. As far as actors are concerned, all-time American. Love me some Bruce Willis. You won't hear me say anything bad about Bruce Willis. Great. Now Shuddy turned off his camera. So
I'm
bullshit.
I'm stretching over to fill the volcano bag, and instead of just having my ass on YouTube, I turn the camera off.
We don't want Shuddy getting all PC on
because
Zoom.
this is what it would be looking like while I did it.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Kevin,
I'm getting ready to
did you
show.
get it? I said PC. Did you get it?
But it was
No.
all for naught because the volcano had turned off, so now I have to let it heat up.
I'm getting ready to throw fucking Shuddy Boy some tokens. I have to call him Thick Boy.
Oh shit.
Man. So did you guys find anything to watch and report on in the
Well,
last week?
I watched
Let me refill my coffee.
the first episode of Raised by Wolves.
Oh. What'd you think?
And I probably, had you not recommended it so highly and pointed out that the ending was bananas, I probably would have turned it off halfway through.
It's a little sterile.
Yeah, and very slow. And then ramps up really quickly at the very end
Yeah.
of that first episode. Like, that first episode goes off the rails really quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. It's the other episodes, because I've watched the first 3 now, and it's still good. That one cyborg lady, she's a fucking loon. But it's, it's leveled off a little bit. It's still good. I'm gonna stick with it for the time being, but it is very dry and, like I said, sterile feeling, and I don't know if there's necessarily any characters that I give much of a fuck about in it. And it annoys me very much that the kid's name is Campion. Like, oh, how did you come up with that name? Did you take champion and remove the H? Ooh! I hate stuff like that.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. I like Travis Fimmel.
Travis Fimmel.
He's he was the leader of the party that first meets with them in the first episode.
Oh, the Saul worshippers or whatever they are?
Yeah. And I've watched the beginning of the first episode, so he's the one that centers, or of the second episode, I'm sorry. So he's the male character that centers around.
Yeah, okay.
He was in Vikings on the History Channel, and that was really good. He was excellent in it.
Who did
He was
play
also,
in that?
I want to say he was in the World of Warcraft movie too. But I didn't see that.
Yeah,
so,
me neither.
Me neither.
So
Really?
that's why I'm interested in watching more, because I do enjoy him as an actor.
Yeah, he's good. He's probably the most likable person on that show. Maybe
What
the only
else?
one.
Watched The Gentleman again.
Solid flick. How is it the second time knowing that it kicks ass once it gets all the boring shit over?
I was like sitting on the edge of the seat. We watched it. Zach came home this weekend, so we watched it with him, and I just sat there like, oh, so a twisty turn is about to happen, and then I'd look over, and he'd be like, "What?" So good. I really enjoy that movie a lot. Trying to think. What else? I feel like there was something else we watched. Did you watch anything while I think?
Nice. Oh, you're going to answer a question with a question, you pussy? I'm just kidding. I watched something. Mr. Consomnidog got us to watch #Alive, which is a South Korean zombie movie.
Yeah, I saw that because it's like featured on the front page of Netflix when you open it up. And at first I thought it was a movie about a streamer that gets held hostage or some shit. And then it just seemed like people were panicking, and I saw virus in the description. I'm like, is this a zombie movie? What the fuck is this? And then the trailer stopped, and I was like, all right, I don't know what's going on here. So
It's like a hybrid of an Asian zombie. What was that movie? Bird Box, where it's like these people become possessed and get like have like zombie traits or whatever based on like an airborne virus. I don't think they really ever explained it in the movie. It's something I actually think you would like, Kevin. I think it is a movie you would like if you gave it a chance, and subtitles don't bum you out. It was a short watch. It was only an hour and 38 minutes, but it's about this kid. God, I don't know how old he is. He still lives with his parents though, and he streams video games online. It's not honestly a huge part of the story, but they went back to it a couple of times. It really doesn't make much of a difference. And he's streaming video games. His parents leave him some food and they go somewhere, I don't know, work or somewhere. And then the zombie apocalypse happens and he's like watching it from like his 5th floor apartment. And he's just watching people go nuts and like fucking eat other people's faces. And eventually the story that unfolds is, him hunkering down in his apartment as the zombie apocalypse is happening.
He's playing Call of Duty.
I mean, at first, he's streaming, playing some video games, and the internet goes down, and then there's no water, and then there's no electricity, and this guy's just like fucked. But somehow he's able to battery power or get his drone to charge, and he's able to like connect with a neighboring girl in a building like across the street. And they
how far into spoilers are you
like
getting
hand
right now?
signals and drones and shit.
Oh, shit, he's gone. He must be twerking again, trying to load his volcano.
I feel like I'm
no one's getting a shot of these cakes.
Review, but it's not a bad movie. It's the zombie visuals and all those like the horror special effects are really well done. It's if you like zombie stories, it's good.
All right,
it's good. And
you're not a giant zombie movie fan, right?
Every time, so I guess I'm sorry. What were you saying?
And you're not a giant zombie movie guy?
No.
And you still enjoyed it?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. And I'm not a zombie movie guy. Like you see one zombie movie, you've seen them all. The best one is probably Zombieland, and that's because it's got Woody Harrelson and fucking Bill Murray. Well, the first one, right? Spoiler alert. But I would give this one. I would suck 3.5 alive dicks.
That's pretty solid. A Jeff Clark Korean subtitled zombie movie. That must mean dorks like me will probably give it 4 dicks or higher.
On a Kevin curve, it might be 4 dicks. As far as zombie, I mean, it doesn't rely heavily on the subtitles. So the subtitles didn't really bum me out very much, right? So
I also love that anytime something Korean is involved, your brother becomes Mr. Kamsamnida.
Oh yeah, he didn't even need the subtitles. He just heard everything they were saying. He knew it.
Oh, right there.
Understood it.
Did you hear what they said? That means thank you.
He was translating it to me. He said yes. Oh, thanks, Mr. Kamsamnida.
Oh, he also just ordered bulgogi. He only knows Korean barbecue experience Korean.
Yeah, he's currently eating bibimbap. Yeah, no, I know that, Bill.
Hey, Jeff, he just asked for the check.
I love it. Oh man.
So in the Easter egg, we were talking about horror movies. How in the Clark household, Cheech and Bill are doing a horror movie a day, and I enacted my horror movies for the Halloween season early this year. I started in August. So I don't do them every day, but I make the majority of the movies that I watch horror movies.
These fools watch a new or a different horror movie every night for the month of October. And I think they're doing like a fucking Google share doc. Like we were having dinner tonight and Bill was like, "Hey, Cheech, we need you on the horror movie marathon." And he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, I want to see what you got planned. Like, let's put it all on paper, I think. So I'll shoot you the results or the maybe I'll just share the link with you. But they're serious about it, as serious as you.
Well,
I
I'll
don't
try
think
and do a rapid fire of some of the shit that I've been watching. Won't waste everybody's time and do massive in-depth reviews, but I'll give you some pointers on the journey I've been through so far.
And I did remember the other movie we watched, so we'll circle back to me.
Okay.
Are you going to do rapid fire dicks too?
I'll give dicks. Yeah. 'Cause
Nice.
I log everything. I'm so into Letterboxd now that I log everything so I can consult with my records. And I know which day I watched them, what I scored them. So last night I watched a movie called Mom and Dad. You ever hear of that?
No.
It's Nick Cage and Selma Blair. So it's on, I believe I watched it on Hulu, and it's a movie where out of nowhere moms and dads, a switch flips in their heads and they become full of murderous rage against their own children and only their own children. So all the parents around the world are just trying to kill their kids.
Should be easy. I mean, every parent has told their kid, I brought you into this world and I can take you out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there was a lot of wins for the mom and dad in this movie. How did it go for them?
I did not like this movie. I did not like
Why?
it. It took a premise that could be cool, and they blew it. They didn't really do anything with it. I guess maybe it has to do because they're killing like high school kids, and maybe they don't want to show 15, 16-year-olds getting brutally murdered, which I guess I kind of get, but at the end of the day, you're not getting the goods of the horror movie. Anytime something violent was happening, they would cut away, and you just hear like squishing noises or something.
I was going to say, to really, really stick that premise, or to really make sure it hits home, you need to murder a few single-digit age children. You gotta kill a few 7-year-olds.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right?
Yeah, and they didn't.
Because a 15-year-old could fight back. I mean, shit. I played basketball with a couple 15-year-olds the other day that would straight whoop my ass. So you never know. Come on. I mean, if it's their own child, you would expect the father and mother to have a good enough scouting report that they would know they could kill their 15 or 16-year-old kid.
Well, that and at the beginning of things, the kids don't know it, so they have the element of surprise. The kids don't know that they're a target.
You can ambush them.
Yeah, these stupid little bastards, fucking easy prey. And they
don't tell them I'm going to kill you now.
So it didn't cover anything really interesting. You did get he always delivers great Nicolas Cage crazy faces and flip outs.
I got to look at his haircut.
He's so
I'll tell
fucking
you if the movie's
dependable,
good or
man.
not just by his haircut.
He's so dependable. But I mean, that's it. That's the only thing you really got in this movie was Nick Cage being crazy for a little bit. The rest of it sucked. I don't think this will count as a spoiler and bum anybody out. They don't really explain what it is. There's no resolution. It just ends. There's just an ending. And it's like, you fucking answered no questions. I don't know what happened. It just felt like a really weird place to end the movie. It's like, wait, get the fuck back here, writer. You're not done with this. What are you doing?
We got a story to finish here.
Yeah. You lazy bastard. You just gave up? So I was very bummed out by that. The score plummeted rapidly as I was watching it. So Mom and Dad gets a dick and a half.
It's just
Bummer.
I just feel like Nick Cage absolutely brings it, regardless of the role that or the movie he's in.
That is true. And he brought it here. But it can only take it so much. Especially when there's so many other movies of Nick Cage flipping out and freaking out. And it's packaged within a good movie. It's not the only good aspect of it. Another movie I watched on Netflix, The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
I hate it already.
Not ringing a bell?
No, I just don't like the sound of that. I don't like the title. I'm judging a book by its cover, and that corny ass title is not getting me to click.
So it stars Emil Hirsch and Brian Cox. They are a father-son autopsy workers? Autopsiists?
Medical examiners.
Sure. Homies that do autopsies. There we go. That's the official term. Man,
A
Geoff,
family
you
of-
are officially a mystery challenger in Smash Brothers right now.
A family of autopsians. How was that? Let's go with that one.
Fucking perfect. Someone needs to
Family
update the
of
Wikipedia.
autopsians.
Yeah. So the movie starts at a crime scene. There's like a grisly murder at this house, and these cops find a fresh corpse of this woman. And they bring her to the autopsers. What'd you call them? Autopists? Topists?
Autopsians.
Autopsians.
Yeah, they take it to the autopsians, and the corpse is just making no sense. It's like, this seems like a corpse that has been dead for 5 minutes, and it's a corpse that's been dead for at least days. So they're like, already we're kind of baffled here. And they just perform this lengthy autopsy on it, and all this creepy shit keeps happening. And it was fucking cool. I liked this one. This one was pretty good.
Brian Cox is a great actor. I like him.
He's so good in this. He kicks so
He's
much
a family
ass.
favorite.
Yeah, he did not disappoint in this. Emil Hirsch was really good in it. It wasn't stellar, but definitely worth a watch. In this season, streaming on Netflix. It's 86 minutes. It's creepy for sure. It's mysterious. I like the reveals. I like the twists for the most part. Solid flick. 3.75 Atoption dicks. Okay, let's see. What else did I watch? Oh, here we go. Here's a more recent one. I watched.
I just gotta.
Oh my
I gotta
God.
come clean about something.
I'm trying so hard to do these quick.
I might poop my pants.
Go
I might-
poop.
I'm gonna have to.
Fucking go poop. God damn it, go poop. And bring the laptop with you so we can watch.
Should I? I was wondering about that. Should
Yes!
I do
Do
that?
it.
Of course.
Do it.
Dude, it's Mad Scientist Party Hour. How can you not take the laptop in with you to
You
go
know
take
what?
a shit?
The shit just went away. That creeped me out too much. I
Oh,
can't.
get the fuck out of here. You're a
I
fibber.
can't shit on YouTube.
You're not
I'm
shit.
Kevin, I'm 34.
Keep it on your lap.
34.
I'm 38. Who cares?
That's more your lane, though.
You know what? You're out of the Puminati. Out.
Oh
Shuddy
my
boy.
God.
Yep.
Shuddy boy,
Wait
take
a
his
second.
card.
Wait
Take
a
his
second.
card.
Can we have a trial? I should be afforded due process.
I vote
Nope.
guilty.
Kangaroo court is in session. The ban hammer has been dropped.
Guilty.
You're voting alongside this, you fucking treacherous horse, Shuddy?
You're the one who's letting everybody down.
Our-
Not us. Not us.
You do between two flushes.
Our relationship has progressed nicely over the past few months, Shuddy, and you just stabbed me right in the fucking back.
Well, after you stabbed us and all the Puminati in the back.
Between two flushes behind a goddamn paywall, all right? and I was gonna say that's
You
just
pussy.
a show. I don't really poop, but I really do poop. So yeah. All right.
Boo, Jeff Clark. Boo.
I'm pinching now, though.
Just
you've
fucking
ruined
go
this
for
me.
it. You're lying. You're a fibber. I can't believe you would be so dishonest to the Puminati to say that your poop went away when you're actually too much of a bitch to poop on camera like a man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be talking as I'm grunting.
Oh, I give it 4 dicks.
I'll tell you what, this is gonna be the shortest Patreon ever.
What a
For the
bitch.
longest break in between.
All right. Well, what's the next movie? I'm sorry.
Little Monsters. Not the Fred Savage, Howie Mandel, Kevin Kraft classic Five Dicker. This is the 2019 Australian zombie movie featuring the Angel on Earth, Lupita Nyong'o.
That is on Hulu, correct?
It is on Hulu. Yeah.
I've seen that, and every time I see the thing Little Monsters, I'm like, oh, Little Monsters is on here, and then I scroll to it, and it's not that at all.
No. And I got excited by that too, and until I realized it was a zombie movie with Lupita Nyong'o, who I have the biggest crush on. And, I was like, you know what? I'm browsing around movies. I want to watch something horror. Yeah, bring on Little Monsters. And, yeah, that one was kind of a bummer, too. Wasn't as bad as Mom and Dad.
You said it's Australian. It's an Australian movie. Is Lupita Nyong'o, is she Australian?
She does have an accent in it. And I'm pretty sure it's Australian, but I don't know.
That would break my brain. Hold on, I'm going to look this up.
It also has Josh Gad, who plays... He's kind of like a Rainbow Randolph children's host who somehow gets lumped in with them when the zombie apocalypse hits. And then he reveals his true self to be a foul-mouthed scumbag, which had its entertaining moments, but they just went a little too hard with it and a little too over the top. The main guy who is like the focal point of it is a man-child who is freshly out of a long-term relationship, and he's kind of in a state of arrested development, and he's supposed to be a lovable goof, but he mostly just comes off annoying. And I don't know, it's kind of weird. He talks about like jacking off when he's around little kids and stuff. Like he just gets dirty in front of kids, which is weird.
What the fuck?
Because he's supposed to be painted as like a bad example. So he doesn't turn off. It's like if we talk the way we do on this podcast in front of little kids. Like he doesn't have that filter to turn it off and not say gross, obscene things. And he's supposed to just be a lovable oaf, but he's kind of just an obnoxious dickhead oaf. I didn't find myself rooting for him at all. And I couldn't. Maybe it's just because of my undying love for Lupita, but how could she be into this guy? He's a fucking clown. Give me a break. There's no redemption story here where it turns around and he wins Lupita's heart. She's a kind-natured teacher. She's like a kindergarten teacher who's a ray of sunshine. She's like Miss Lippy without putting paint all over her face.
Miss Lippy, one of the better kindergarten teachers ever.
She's a beaming light. She's wonderful to these kids, and this stupid asshole somehow wins her over. Not buying it, and I don't know. I wasn't feeling it too much. I give it 2.5 zombie dicks, 2.5 Australian zombie dicks.
I think it's time for recess. Sorry. Miss Lippy's car is green. Right, now I gotta watch Billy Madison. You really did it. You broke my brain. Any other horror movies on the recent Kevin Kraft rotation?
Nah, I mean I've watched a fuckload, but
maybe you could tease some stuff.
What, like stuff that I'm gonna be watching?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I do want to watch Revenge, which is a Shudder exclusive. And I am at some point, hopefully by the next episode, I'm going to watch the Suspiria remake from 2018. It's just a long-ass movie. It's like 2.5 hours.
I think my brothers like that.
It's supposed to be good.
Okay.
I mean, it's weird.
I'm going to find out for you.
The original Suspiria, which I watched recently, is like an hour and a half. And the remake is an hour longer than the original.
Jesus.
What were you going to say, Shuddy?
I did the other night when we were looking for a movie to watch. I did go through Shudder to see if there was anything that grabbed my attention. And I was happy to see that Jawbreaker was listed in the Shudder comedy section.
Rose McGowan,
Rebecca Gayheart. Judy Greer, I believe, is in that one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I haven't seen that since it was in theaters.
Fern Mayo.
How does it hold up?
I haven't watched it yet. That is on my list.
I just remember as a young man watching that in the theater, because that was, I believe that's when Rose McGowan and Marilyn Manson were dating. And there's a scene where she lets him fuck her. She doesn't want to fuck him, but they're trying to lure him in. And she just, I'll sit through this. I'll power through Marilyn Manson fucking me. And there's a shot of him just railing her from behind that I remember just being like, ugh, this is kind of upsetting.
I don't remember that at all.
Wait, this is in Jawbreaker?
Yeah, I think they're trying
I
to get
had
Marilyn
a
Manson to take the
big
fall
crush
for
on
it.
Rebecca Gayheart.
Oh, she's hot.
So yeah. But no, what we ended up watching was The Tax Collector.
That's the Shia LaBeouf movie where he's a Spanishman. He's a Spaniard,
He is a Mexican gangster, yes.
which he's getting weird with his roles. Like he pulled his own tooth out for Fury, and supposedly for this one he got a massive chest tattoo, right?
Which you see in exactly one scene, barely.
Man, I
One
tell you what,
scene, barely.
Shia, dude can
And I
act his
can't-
balls off. He's a very talented guy. I know he's got his demons. I know he's a very strange man, but dude can act his balls off. That's a movie I'm going to be watching again soon. That Disturbia, love that movie. That's a movie that gets spins
big
around
fan.
Halloween for me. Great,
I have
great
not
flick.
seen that.
It's
Maybe
awesome.
we will.
It's a modern take on Rear Window, but awesome. It's really fucking good. He doesn't need these gimmicks. He doesn't need to pull his tooth out for Fury. He doesn't need a chest tattoo for one scene in The Tax Collector. Shuddy Boy, was it worth it?
He was very good. The movie itself, he is a supporting character. He is not the main character of the motion picture.
No shit.
And you know, I didn't think the main character was that likable. It was very very predictable kind of movie. Wasn't great storytelling, but ultra violent.
Oh.
Ultra violent. Really fucking, like, lots of fucking. I really, not to spoil too much, but there is a scene where they're driving in a van with a prisoner and they open the door and grind his face on the macadam and then pull him back in and talk to him, and you see like his jaw and everything.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Like, there were scenes where I was just like, oh my God.
So wait, what did you say? They grinded his face off with Rachel McAdams?
No, on the macadam, on the pavement, on the road.
Oh.
What was that word that you used? You said McAdam.
Macadam, yes.
This is
Do you
You
smell
guys have never heard
Trivial
that
Pursuit
term
champion
before?
Shuddy.
Shuddy Boy, do you smell toast right now?
Shut up.
Would you get a fucking 1100 on your verbal? What is this?
I freshly paved my McAdam today.
McAdam. What the fuck are you talking about?
Everybody
Broken
make sure you
stone
put
of even size used in successively compacted layers for surfacing roads and paths, and typically bound with tar or bitumen.
Okay, Patoopy? There's no fucking Patoopies, and the road isn't a Rachel McAdams. Nobody. Kids, make sure you put your snow chains on. The McAdams are pretty icy today.
Yeah, you're really pissing me off with this review. So are you saying they dragged their face on the road while they were driving as a torture method?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, that sounds much more badass than McAdam. I don't know. Well, I don't know what the Irish have to do with this or who McAdam is, but on the road, great.
Yeah, it was. I mean, maybe wait till you can get it somewhere free. Don't pay to rent it. Definitely don't buy it.
How much did you pay to rent it?
Like
Like $7?
Not Mulan prices.
Oh no, it wasn't
no,
$30.
it was like $6 or $7.
Oh. How many Shia LaBeouf dicks are you gonna suck?
$275 because he was very good in it.
He's a beast. Dude can act his nuts off. Give him that.
All right, well,
And he plays a really kind of like sick enforcer, like does fucked up shit.
All right, I'm into that. Hey Jeff, do you want to hear your horoscope?
more than anything.
All right. So I flipped through this a little bit, and I believe they've phased out the Campus Speaks Out. That must have only been the first year of the podium.
Damn it.
I have not seen it anymore. The front page article is about the dorm buildings, written by former MSPH guest, my ex-girlfriend, Katrina Danson. She somehow landed the front page with this one.
Did you guys first fall in love or get together? Excuse me, is probably the better way to put it. Get together at your journalism job?
No.
In the newsroom of the school newspaper.
Yeah, sorry. In the newsroom.
I think I got tasked with showing her around when she first enrolled. So I on her first day, I sort of showed her the ropes.
They let you be the first impression?
Yep.
He's the best. He's the best they had to offer at Bing Bong School. We're gonna we're gonna have our award-winning horoscope writer Kevin Kraft take you on the tour.
That's when I had like fucking long hair and shit too. I don't know what they were thinking. But oh wow, I'm looking at the staff section. I didn't even realize this. I was listed as a features editor. I was an editor? That's news to me. I was a pretty shitty editor because I've noticed in multiple things that I've written that I've used the contraction of your rather than the possessive your.
Really?
Yeah, quite a few times.
Geoff, did you understand any of that?
I know the difference between yours.
Well, apparently I didn't, and I got to be the features editor.
Well, I mean, you were still learning. I get paid to write shutty. So, yeah, I know theirs. I know yours. I know its. I got all those down.
I also made a very bold move in the movie review section and reviewed Mumford, a movie starring Ted Danson, while I was dating his daughter. Whoops.
All right.
But I gave it 4 dicks.
Is there bias?
I gave it 4 dicks. I didn't do full ass kisser mode and rate it 5.
Did you name drop him in the review?
I don't think I did. Because I don't think he was a main character. And I don't know. Maybe I wasn't trying to play favorites. Yeah, I don't mention him at all in the review. Jason Lee was the star of it. And, you know, high school me, after Mallrats, Jason Lee was like fucking movie royalty to me. Dude,
I very much like Jason Lee.
He invented the 360 flip and was a juggernaut in Kevin Smith movies.
Wait. The skateboard trick?
Yeah.
He invented it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe let me attempt to shutty myself right now.
I read
Jason Lee 360 flip.
Tony Hawk's biography or first biography. I don't know. He probably has multiples at these points.
Oh, I fucked up. I thought it was Jason Lee. It's Rodney Mullen. Why did I think?
No, Skateboarding Wiki says invented.
Who the fuck is Rodney Mullen?
Invented by Jason Lee during his great age of skating.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then it says Wikipedia. There's a Wikipedia entry for the 360 flip. It has its own Wikipedia entry. And it says Rodney Mullen.
It says Rodney Mullen landed a 360 flip in 1983, but Jason Lee was doing them in 94, 11 years later. While Rodney was said to have invented them, he credits Jason Lee with the invention.
Oh, weird.
So what probably happened was Rodney Mullen was trying something else and accidentally did a 360 flip once, and that was that. And then nobody did it again until Jason Lee. It doesn't really say exactly any more explanation that, but that's on the Skateboarding Wiki on Fandom.
All right, so I wasn't talking out of my ass by saying that, but Geoff, to answer your question,
that's crazy.
If you want to get your mind blown later, just look up Rodney Mullen on YouTube. He is like a freestyle skater. So while he does lots of crazy street tricks and stuff, He's most known for a lot of non-moving stuff. So the board will just be stationary, and he'll flip it up on his trucks and then kick it upside down and do a whole bunch of flips. It's like gymnastic skateboarding. It's stuff that doesn't look humanly possible. You're watching, you're like, how the fuck is it? This guy has magic powers. How is he doing that?
Right.
They
but
paired
his first job and what he's most known for is skateboarding, right?
Rodney Mullen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you...
I had no idea Jason... I guess what I'm getting is I had no idea Jason Lee could skateboard like that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, yeah. He was a pro skater.
No shit. Cool.
Yeah.
I like him even more. Where has he been? I'm going to
I don't know.
look him up. I
I
feel
have
like
no
he
idea.
should be in stuff because...
I mean, he was in Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
He's a nice little addition, I think, to a movie.
He's even
fine.
a nice big addition when he's the star. I think he
I
kicks ass.
enjoy Stealing Harvard so much.
Isn't Tom Green in that too?
Yes.
I
And Leslie Mann, right?
think
Yeah.
so. Wow,
So
I haven't
you
seen
know-
that in forever.
I thought I saw this on my buddy's Instagram, but I think it's the 20th anniversary of Almost Famous. That Jason Lee, right? Lead singer? We're talking about the same guy.
think so.
That guy skateboarded.
Yeah.
You remember what I'm talking about, right? Almost Famous, the lead singer? That's Jason Lee.
Yes. Yeah, he's in Almost Famous.
Yeah. I guess it's the 20-year anniversary. So it's funny, I guess random thing that you brought up. I don't know. Somewhat random.
Geoff, what's your sign again?
Virgo.
Okay, let's see. Virgo. Ever think of what you're going to name your own children? If you ever think of a good name, write it down. You can't keep on changing names once the kid's born. It's like, what was I thinking? I didn't mean to name him that. And the doctor's all, hey, it's too late. Can't have a bunch of name changers running around. Security! And you're all like, hey! And he's all, hey! That's it.
I like how you do like a table read of your horoscopes. All right, well, I'll just stick with my first name, I guess.
Yeah.
My child. Thank you. Thanks
Here's-
for reading me that.
Here's some fucking award-winning Kevin Kraft wit for you. Leo. See Sagittarius. And then you go to Sagittarius and it says, see Leo.
Fuck, dude.
What a fucking
You get away with
jerk-off.
that for the features editor.
Aquarius got this one. I am Ol Nino. Behold my fury. Whoosh. Your inner energy is that of a powerful tsunami. Tsunami! Think of a Native American name for yourself in order to unlock the true identity of your personality. Like Chief Silly Pants.
What the fuck?
And I also got the wrong your for your inner energy is that of a powerful tsunami.
So you are inner energy.
Yep. Eat shit, features editor. Fucking award revoked. You stupid son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
I can only imagine what the other typos were, though, if you're getting awards.
Here's Pisces. You aren't a Pisces, are you? Oh my dear God. This can't be good. Oh no. My word! I don't believe this. This can't be happening. Why? Why? How can this be true? My brain can't handle this. I'm going to pop. Help! For the love of Bob. Oh no! My shoes fell off.
Wait, is that your... did you really... That's really what you wrote?
Why do you think he would be reacting that way? What do you think he could have had written? Could have been in that paper that would have caused such a reaction from him?
I just don't... I don't know.
Oh, guys.
Does what he wrote make sense?
Is Kevin okay?
Yeah, like... Wait, are you still reading from something that you wrote?
Yeah, I told you these fucking things are weird, man.
That was Sagittarius, or who was that? Sagittarius is the
Pisces.
same as Leo, right?
Yeah,
That was
Leo,
Pisces, right?
Leo and Sagittarius, or you got to check the other one, and you get caught in an endless loop. That was Pisces.
Go to page 256.
Let's see. What are you again, Shuddy? Oh wait, you're
Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Yes,
Where's
Capricorn.
Capricorn? Okay, here we go. Every cloud has a silver lining. I don't know what the street value of that silver is. It's just a positive way of looking at a negative situation. Look hard to find the good in things. Detergent is expensive.
I feel like detergent is a little more pricey than it should be. I think you're onto something there.
Here's Libra. I think it's time for you to be more mature. You big baby! You owe me those Transformers that I lent you. I don't forget these things. Try to see how high you can count in a day, and then try to break this record the next day. Guess what? You're a Libra. This can't be the one they submitted to get an award.
No, it's all been downhill since the first edition of the podium.
I know. Fuck, man. I'm gonna have to find out this association and mail them my medal. Like I didn't deserve this. Track down the runner-up, mail this to him or her. Let's see if there's anything else good in this. Any other fucking gems before we wrap this up? Oh, here's me fucking panhandling again for Gemini. They say you never realize what you have until it's gone. You have the gift of appreciating things while you have them. Don't forget it, though. Spend every second like it's your last. But save your money for me, because I'm rather broke.
I just doesn't sound like you've grasped the idea of horoscopes yet.
No, it's all just a scheme for me to get money and things.
Yeah. Really short. You only did 11 on this one because you just, or actually, I think only 10, right? Sagittarius was C Leo and Leo was C Sagittarius.
Oh, yeah. Easy month.
Jesus Christ. Easy. Yeah.
I'll do one more.
I wonder if there's anyone who actually enjoyed your horoscope writing and was pumped about reading their Sagittarius or Leo horoscope and sold all their Kevin's Kraft stock at that point. Like they own some Kevin Kraft horoscope writer stock, and they're like, you know what? Fuck this guy. I'm done reading the podium.
I don't think there was ever a salty customer as much as the guy who assaulted me because I spoiled Scream 3 in the review.
Assaulted you?
Yeah. I've talked about this before.
No.
Okay.
I haven't?
Nope.
All right. I thought that I'd forgotten this. Thank you, Shuddy, for remembering that he never talked about this. All right. Well,
so
he assaulted you for. That's fair.
Scream 3 came out, so I signed up for the school trip to go see it. And when I was writing up the review, I pulled our teacher aside and I was like, hey, can I spoil the ending in my review? And he goes, hey, if that's how you want to go, I'm behind you. Do it. So I typed up a whole review, and then in the final sentence, I spoil who the killer is. And I think they handed these out. These got released in the morning. So as you went in, breakfast was basically like the first thing of the day. That was the first thing everybody was required to be there for. They made announcements and stuff. And on days when new issues of the podium came out, everybody got handed the new issue. So, or maybe it was lunch. Either way, it was at a mealtime when they handed these out.
An adult greenlit this? Or another student?
What, me spoiling the ending?
Yeah.
Oh, it was an adult.
Who said that you could do it?
The teacher.
An adult.
Oh my God. All right. You should have gotten your ass kicked. And the adult should have been responsible for that.
All everybody's eating their meal and flipping through the paper. And I'm just sitting there basking in glory, thinking about my fucking stupid horoscopes, eating my breakfast. And this kid walks out to me and he goes, "Where do you want it? In the stomach or the face?" And I went, "What?" And he punched me in the stomach and then punched me in the face.
What a hard line, though.
He must
That's
have
kind of
stolen that.
badass.
He had to have stolen that from a movie.
You know what? Totally. But I mean, he pulled it off.
Yeah.
Was he a big kid? Like, did it hurt? Did he fucking, did he level you? Or was it just like, was it more of like just a funny story?
I mean, I was always kind of a twink, so pretty much everybody was bigger than me. But
put that in a better way, I think.
I could tell he didn't go full bore. He could have punched me way fucking harder. But I didn't, it wasn't like he punched me in the stomach, then he punched me in the face, and he walked away, and I just stood there and I was like, huh. Yeah, it was worth it.
Was that the only...
That was the only person angry about you spoiling it?
Yeah. At least from what I can remember, yeah. I think that was the only person that was pissed off. A couple people thought it was really funny.
Assaulted me. You can't get assaulted in high school, you pussy.
Oh, yeah? What do you think happens if a kid in 2020 punches a kid in the stomach and then in the face?
Well, now it's an assault.
Oh, Aiden is pressing charges.
Yeah. Make me sick.
All right, well, there you go. There's the podium for this week. What do you say before we wrap things up? We do a little, that thing.
Voicemails, yay!
Huh?
I'm down for some voicemails.
Yes.
Let's hear what the Puminati's got.
Do we have any special ones?
I don't know, maybe.
They're all special, Shetty.
This one has potential.
Poopy little ways.
I see there's only 2 words in the transcript, and I have high hopes.
Oh, no.
Let's see.
Like a dick's coming my way. Oh.
Love ya.
Oh, no! The bait and switch. Wow, that really sounded like the true signature diarrhea of pooping Kathy.
Love you. But it was a dude.
Listen to this.
Love ya.
I think
That's
that was
Arts.
I think that was Arts, yeah.
That's
It
Arts.
was.
Arts, don't ever shit on her voicemail again. You know that's pooping Kathy's thing. You got movie reviews, HR violations, Freemason stories. That's your beat. You leave the pooping to Kathy.
I will say that was up until the Love Ya, I was like, "Oh, she's back. She's fucking back with a vengeance. What a poop."
Yeah. Now I feel weird. It was Arts' poop.
That was Arts fucking dropping a lung.
Yeah. Now my fucking boner's gone now.
All right, let's see what this human has to say. Oh, this is an old one. This is from, oh my God, this is from late
This
July.
is pre-pandemic?
No, not that old. Jesus.
All right, I have a would suck a dick question. Would Geoff suck a dick if we could get definitive proof that there is aliens in the world? Or if he didn't suck the dick, guess what?
That's
We'll
bullshit.
never know. Even if they're real, we'll never know. Hey! Good time. Meow mix. Keep it real. Chickens. Oh! Turkeys. Whatever you want. Whatever floats your boat. Finds your lost remote. This one's working, Chicken Little. Meow mix. Pocket lint. What? Who are you?
That was a lengthy sign off. Thank you for the voicemail.
Might need to tighten up your catchphrase a little bit. If you can give some notes from the features editor.
Yeah. Disregard all the horoscope stuff, though. He's good with just radio broadcasting. No, I'm not going to take this dick because I am 99.999% convinced there are aliens. And I believe there are humans that know about them. So it's just a matter of talking to the right people and, you know, touching flesh, making connections, growing my LinkedIn network, and eventually someone's gonna give me the intel. And I'm going to be able to prove it to myself. I don't think I have to suck dick to find that out. I don't want to suck dick to find that out because I'm already convinced it's true.
The
and
ending
you know what?
that I want to
really
see.
care if you don't believe it. So I don't need to suck dick for your education.
Yeah, one thing, anybody who ever wants to suggest would Geoff suck a dick, you always have to keep in mind Geoff's epic, bottomless selfishness. Always take that into account. I feel like the most epic ending for that would be if you agreed to suck a dick to find out, and you're just like sucking some guy's dick off in front of a G-man. He like, dude blows load in your face, and then you're like, so, are there aliens? And he's like, no, and walks away as the jizz drips off the tip of your nose.
Yeah, exactly. So imagine sucking the dick, and then there isn't aliens. So yeah, but I just really want a blowjob. But I can tell you for sure there's no aliens.
But what if it's cool? They're like, dude, not only, yes, are there aliens? Fucking, they walk amongst us. Tilda Swinton, alien.
You know, now that I think about it, I'm a little disappointed in this voicemailer because he had a chance to evolve the suck a dick game. And I would have sucked that dick had it been an alien's dick, but it's not. So I'm going to pass on this penis.
Oh, so if you're like blowing E.T., you're looking around at everybody else in the room, you're like, oh, it's not gay. Oh, there's an alien. He doesn't count. What? Oh.
Extraterrestrial.
Oh, his dick tastes like Reese's Pieces.
It's like, I'm enjoying this more than him.
E.T.'s.
but unfortunately, you with the extra long sign off weren't able to put that together ahead of time. You're too busy worried about your sign off, and now none of it's happening.
Jeff's so into sucking E.T.'s dick that he doesn't even notice that he's reaching around and takes that glowing red hot finger and shoves it up his ass. Oh, I didn't agree to that part.
I think I answered that one well. But there's some lucky ET out there that
to any aliens listening, if if you need a slump buster, the pandemic is hitting us all in the pants. Geoff Clark will suck your weird alien dick free of charge.
Swipe right on me. But we gotta put a picture of us beforehand on the Instagram because, just
Wait,
like Nexium, I'm gonna need some collateral if we're gonna do some sex stuff.
Wait,
you're gonna get a GC brand on your crotch, alien.
Oh, so you're taking any alien that you have gay sex with is immediately in your sex cult, and you want them branded.
It's your property.
Yeah. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this revolutionary thing. It's gonna sound weird, but you're gonna call me master, and I'm gonna call you slave. And anytime I text you a command, you have to do it. But it's for your own development, alien.
You got that, E.T.? You're the gay one, not me.
Yeah, I'm just the master, and
be good. No, give me that butthole. All right, I'm officially disturbed. Think that might be time to wrap things up for this week, friends. Oh boy.
Just want to confirm that it's not gay because it's an alien. I don't go that way. No disrespect to those who do.
Thank you all for listening. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to us on Apple Podcast or whatever the fuck delivery mechanism for podcasts you have that allow you to subscribe, and hook your homies up with a 5-star review if you've got a spare extra 3 seconds. If this is not cutting it and you just need more MSPH in your life, got good news for you, friend. You can head over to patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour and sign up for one of our 2 tiers where we are constantly cranking out extra content. $5 tier gets you an extra bonus mini podcast every week. And then the $10 tier has all of our individual endeavors and contributions. So check those out. Our Discord channel has been popping lately. People seem very happy to be in there. Got a whole community growing. Very fun.
A cult, if you will.
Yeah. Bat Dad is very close to getting a branding next to his bunghole.
Yeah. It's all really normal. Don't worry about it. But you do have to call me master once you're in the Discord.
Yeah. Be prepared to finger Jeff's butt a lot.
Yeah.
Lot.
Hope you're tough too, because I'm branding you after the first month.
Hope you got thick fingers. Shuddy, you got any Chuckle Hut dates you want to promote?
Nope, no Chuckle Hut dates.
You can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at Kevin Kraft.
At Shuddy Boy.
At Fade the Media.
And at MSPH Podcast. If you want to be a part of Voicemails, yay, call 201-472-0139. And as you heard, you can pretty much do anything. You can fucking blast diarrhea off. You can ask Geoff about sucking dicks and then do a 30-minute sign-off. That doesn't make much sense. But hey, if you're shy, you can still shoot your emails to madscientistpartyhour@gmail.com. And we also are now putting full episodes up on YouTube. You can watch Shuddy Boy play video games and ignore his dog. You can watch Geoff turn into a silhouette. And you can see my very unimpressive cluttered kitchen behind me. And all the silly faces we make. And
with all your bottles of weed lean sitting on the counter.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a collection of weed lean bottles on one, and is that booze on the other? Over your left shoulder.
This?
No, other side.
Oh, no. That's my... Oh, in the corner? Yeah, that's all booze. Yeah, that's all booze. And you can also see all of Geoff's boner antics at the start of the episode. YouTube's letting it fly for some reason. So check it out, youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. I've also found some interesting old videos up there, like the strikeout that I put on my Instagram. I revisited Geoff reviewing Weed Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, and that was particularly entertaining. I like that one. That was good shit. So yeah, check it out.
As good as your strikeout.
I would say it's more entertaining because it's just me hitting a bong, doing a shot, and chugging a beer. I don't even really say anything. This one has funny conversation and Geoff being silly. Either way.
That would be way more impressive if you narrated your strikeout.
Yeah, for real. And I think that might be it, friends. So, until next time, something